here I finally got this one disassembled. I was a real booger. I had to shove a piece of wood down there to wedge against here to keep this from spinning. Even with an impact, this sucker would just spin. Alright, so here are the internals. I will start with the 06 model. As I said on the top, it was just a cap mainly, because the adjuster stays on the rod here, and then the inner rod is inside there that pushes, that the screw, when you adjust it, pushes on it to move it. This sets on top. This is your steel. As you can see, it's a whole lot different. It even has a bushing like the two on the main two bushings. It's got its own bushing because it rides inside here. So what it looks like, let me just put it all in here real quick. This would slide down, and you got your spring that would go down, and then the steel go in. See, it fits nice and tight. And what kind of stinks is it's not really chromed inside. It's a lot better than the newer ones. They definitely don't chrome the new ones because it doesn't use that system. But that will go like that, and as you can see, that will be pressed in as you compress the shock. I know, sorry, I don't have a tripod for this. And you got your little clip there that holds it, and then that was, man, and this whole sucker moves up and down. So that's the difference in here. Now the 2015, and like I said on the bottom, it's a 19mm bolt, and then the newer model is an Allen bolt. Okay, the newer model here is, I guess you call it the plunger assembly. See, completely different. Let me pull this back out. Compare the two. Different lengths. Slide that in. There we go. As you can tell, looks like I got a bow in that. I'm gonna have to straighten that out. Okay, so. And then the adjuster screw is of course on this, and it pushes on this rod that goes inside of this rod. The shocks are different, of course. I mean, the springs, shocks. It's a lot shorter on the newer model, and it's tapered off. It gets smaller as the coils come to the end. The diameter gets smaller. This is all same size all the way through. Same kind of clip holder. Get your retainer for this. Sits on that, and you got your nut that goes down on here. And that's pretty much the difference. From what I've looked, this is like the modern, more modern stuff. This, I don't know what you'd want to call it. But I mean, they're both inverted forks. But that's it. I know I didn't need to take this out, but like I said in another video I made, these are just completely dirty. And like I said, this I'll be Frankensteining. This here, the 06 is a little bit taller. The 06 chrome tube is shorter by about a ½ inch than the 15. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use everything over here with the 06 upper tube since it's straight. and I'm going to be using the 06's bushings. These are still good condition. I keep forgetting, one's inner, one's outer. I think that's the inner bushing, this is the outer bushing. Some call it the middle bushing, whatever. It's still in good condition. It's a lot wider. Most modern bikes now use a lot smaller 11 or 14 millimeter bushing, so it's a lot smaller. This actually uses a lot bigger one, sits right here. Then the oil seal sits right here. It uses a bigger oil seal. It uses a 41-54-11. The newer one uses a 41-53-8, I believe. Yeah, 8. So oil seals smaller too on this. So like I said, I'll just get rid of all that. Take these bushings off. Like I said, I gotta use these because this requires a lot bigger. I mean, if I could find 41 millimeter ID washers, I could probably buy these from whoever sells bushings, but I don't feel like that. I'm trying to get this done today. I could, stack these to get the width to work, make them this size, whatever. But I'm just going to use these. They're in still good condition. I'll be using the upper bushings off the 15. They're in better condition than the 06s. Got a lot of scuffing right there for some reason. Like I said, the quality control is horrendous. On the early models, it's better, not great. Like I said, like this thing's bent. This rod's bent, and I don't even know if that's because of the fork or... and it's probably bent because of this. So I will straighten this out and to get that installed and get these bad boys. They do fit together even though they're different lengths and stuff. I do need to take apart the other one. I forgot to count the threads, how far down this was threaded, and plus with its free spinning and stuff, and I was trying to take the bottom bolt out. So yeah, if this sucker's spinning on you, just get something to wedge in there and try to get it right here, and it'll hold this, because if not, this thing will just just beat the crap out of the inside. Free spinning. So I was trying to get some PVC. This doesn't have a good, if you have a piece of PVC that has the ID matches the OD of this, I was gonna notch it and then slide that PVC over and kind of hold it like a socket, but I don't have any PVC that's on me, and I didn't feel like going to get some, but just something to wedge in there, so hopefully when I go to tighten that bolt and wedge this in there, it doesn't crack it and break it. Hopefully it'll just tighten itself up. But you see, the quality's kind of better. Nice shiny metal compared to this old stock steel here, just kind of. But this is the differences. But the main reason I got this is so I can have better calipers in the front. Stock ones just suck. I'm hoping the new design works better too. I'm going to be using Redline's 10 weight synthetic fluid. I thought about getting 5 weight, but I'll see what this 10 weight does. See how it holds up. Because like I said, the main reason I got all this apart is to clean everything. All the tubes, especially in here, there's a ton of crap down there. A lot of metal shavings. There's just metal shavings everywhere from the aluminum, steel. They just kind of slap them together. They don't clean them out. So I recommend, if you just feel like it, drain your oil and clean everything out. I mean, hell, that'll probably save the seals on these things. They're known to go out. So I'm going to be using all balls seals and see how they're supposed to be better. We'll see, because I know OEM, like Honda and Kawasaki OEM's real good. OEM Hyosung, I'm not gonna trust it. As these were already leaking, these are leaking, and it's not that old, so well, the bike's old, but the mileage is low. So we'll go with, I'm gonna use all balls. I was gonna use Pyramid. They sell the bushings and stuff like that, but Pyramid as I found out online, they have a horrendous their seals suck. And then I saw one guy posted that it's not really rubbery, they're real hard, kind of like plasticky. So I'll try these all balls and see how well they do, see how well they last. Of course, with any seals, you got to maintain them. You got to, pop this dust cover down, clean it out, clean underneath it, clean the seal, get a seal saver or a piece of 35mm film, get in there. You gotta keep your tubes clean. You can't just expect them to blow all bug guts and dirt and crap. Keep it off forever. You gotta maintain them. So we'll see how long these last. Okay, there is an up and down on these 2015 springs. Like I said, they taper off on the ends, get smaller. This cap goes on top, so it'll slide in, and then the cap goes like this, like that, and then goes like that. Okay, so there's only one way on this one, I've noticed, so I'm betting the other one's gonna be the same way. This end is too small. It doesn't go in. So that's obviously the bottom, and bam, goes in. That's the top. So just so you know.